Hey everybody, welcome back. It's been a little while since I posted any video. As you can see, I'm trying to stay quiet again. The housing situation remains the same, although we are making a little bit of progress on that. We've put an offer on a home and we've signed a contract, but we just have to wait a little bit longer for some details to be worked out. So for the time being, I think we're going to be stuck in this hotel maybe a month and a half to 2 months, hopefully not 2 months. So I'm going to try to stay quiet. I'm going to keep the show going as best I can. As you can tell by the title of this video, it's not a gaming related video. I thought I would do something a little bit different. I'm about a year late to the game on this fast food tier list that you probably saw a gajillion videos of on the internet already. And I thought, why not keep the show going with something a little bit different? Let's give it a shot. So first and foremost, I wanted to mention that I'm not going to be reviewing any of these establishments in the black zone here, because they fit into one of three categories for me. Either I have not eaten at them, or maybe I have and it's just been 15 years. Maybe I ate at them one time and it's been so long that I forgot how it was, or they're just not fast food in my opinion. California Pizza Kitchen, for example, Bob Evans, Denny's, Waffle House, Steak and Shake. These are all places that you get waited on. So that's an automatic disqualification for me. I'm not going to bother with any of those. If any of these are your favorite establishment, I'm sorry. I'm just going to have to take a pass on rating them because it wouldn't be fair. I've never had most of these. So today we're going to be rating the ones here down below in white. I feel like I'm more prepared to talk about some of these, maybe give a brief statement on them and an opinion. So without further ado, let's go one by one. All right, so we have A through E, top tier to not good. So let's go with Arby's. Not my favorite, not the worst. I think they're just okay. It's interesting, and they do a unique thing, right? So I'm thinking either B or C. For now, we'll put them at average. Maybe as we get through the list, maybe I'll shuffle things around. Auntie Anne's, that's another specialty thing. It's fine for what it is. I'm not gonna go out of my way for it. I might even give it a D. It's just, it's all right. If I'm hungry, I'm just not thinking about Auntie Anne's. Baja Fresh. As much as I like Mexican, it's barely that. I don't even know what type of cuisine this is. It's supposed to be Mexican, but it's not fresh. And I remember being very bland. We used to have one right next door to where I work, and it was just terrible. So I'm going to put that into the E tier here. Baskin Robbins. It's very specialty, of course. It's just ice cream. It's not great, it's not bad, it's fine, It's completely average in my opinion. Blaze Pizza is good. You could order anything you want. It's basically the Chipotle of pizza, where you go through and you start at the line and you can customize what you want, and the pizza's ready in 2 minutes. I like it. So that's gonna go. That might not be top tier, but it's pretty good. Boston Market is good for chicken, turkey. They have meals, sandwiches. Again, it's not great. It's not terrible. I don't know. I think it's more of like a place I go very seldomly, so I'm going to put it in the D category. Burger King, I've always been a fan of. So I am actually going to put that in B tier. I think they have a wide variety of stuff. You know, I like any place where you can get a lot of different things, so that's going to go high on the list for me. And ChickfilA. ChickfilA is good for the one thing that they do, but obviously that's not going to be good enough to put them in A tier. I think they're very overrated, but for what they do offer, they do it great. So to me, it's sort of B or average. I think I'll put it in B just because maybe for the cleanliness of the places, the establishments, and the just the friendliness of the staff. That maybe that counts for something, huh? Chipotle's up there. It's fantastic. I like my Mexican food, so that's going to go into A tier. Culvers. You know, the other day I was driving past a Culvers and I saw a delivery truck from Gordon Food Service, which is don't they deliver food to schools for cafeterias? But that aside, I've never been a big fan of Culvers. Their milkshakes are good. The food is not that great in my opinion. That's going down here in D tier. Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen's good for what they have, I suppose. But it's really nothing special. Maybe I'll put that right next to Baskin Robbins. Domino's. You know, if I'm in the mood for pizza, Domino's isn't coming to mind anytime soon. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not the place. You know, being from the Chicago area, Domino's is not on my the top of the list when it comes to me thinking about pizza when I'm in the mood for that. So, but then again, this is a fast food rating, right? So I take that back. You know, if we're talking fast food and we're talking about pizza, you know, let's put that in the C tier, maybe B tier. I'll put it C tier. Dunkin' Donuts. Geez, you know, what do they really have? Let's think about it. They don't make anything themselves. I think the donuts get delivered. They come in on a truck. They're not making anything fresh. Their coffee's all right. I don't know. It's C tier. Einstein Brothers Bagels. The food's not bad, actually, the breakfast food. But that being said, I can't rank it any higher than C, to be honest. It's a pretty good place, though. Five Guys, a lot of people will say this is fantastic. It's a greasy burger. What can I say? Sorry. D tier. In-N-Out Burger is something we don't have here in the Midwest, but I've been out west a few times. They have them, you know, California, Arizona, and probably a lot of other states out west. It's okay, you know, it's just a burger. But it's good. It's good for what it is. Maybe it's a little overhyped and overrated, similarly to Chick-fil-A, so we'll plop it right next to Chick-fil-A. Jack in the Box I like. We also don't have it around where I live, but I've had it when I've been out west, and I like it. I like any fast food place that's going to take a risk and give you tacos, kind of like Burger King in a way. I'm putting Jack in the Box at B tier. Yeah, I'm tempted to put it at A tier, but I'm trying to reserve that for very, very particular establishments. Jamba Juice. I don't even know why I left it down here, because I haven't had it in forever, similar to some of these other ones that I'm omitting from the review. It's just smoothies, but again, they're all right. Overpriced, but all right. Let's go average, C tier. Jason's Deli. Jason's Deli, if you're familiar with Panera, which I'll be, reviewing a little bit later, Jason's Deli is a lot like Panera. It's like Panera that gives you, maybe more for your money. So maybe we'll put that at B tier. Every time I've gone there, I've enjoyed it. Jersey Mike's, another sandwich place, as is Jimmy John's. We got 3 sandwich places in a row. Jersey Mike's is okay. We'll put that at C tier. I like the fact that you could actually see somebody slicing the meats in front of you. Take comfort in that. Jimmy John's is good. Their food always tastes fresh, and their delivery was always extremely fast. It's hard to rate a sandwich place at B tier, to be honest, so I'm going to put it at C tier. I almost put it at B tier, but come on, let's face it, it's just a sandwich, am I right? Jollibee, this is a very niche place. I think it's popular in Southeast Asia, right? Philippines. They have burgers, they have fries, they have chicken sandwiches, which are all right. They have some unusual things for a fast food place. They have, I was there recently with my wife. I had the chicken sandwich, which I liked, and she got something that was so-so. It was like pasta with shrimp in it. I mean, come on. A fast food place serving shrimp, I don't know. I don't like this place, honestly. It's not that good, in my opinion, so that's going in E tier. I'm sorry. KFC, nothing special about KFC. Are there other fried chicken places on this list? Yeah, Popeyes. I'm starting to look ahead a little bit. When it comes to these fast fried chicken places, there's 3 that come to mind that we live near: Popeyes, Browns, and KFC. And out of those 3, KFC comes in last. So I'm going to put that in D tier. Not that it's bad, just not my first choice. Krispy Kreme. A lot of those have gone out of business, and you can only find these at grocery stores now. So I don't know if any establishments, at least around here, still exist, but when they did exist, I used to love going there and getting the hot and fresh donuts as they came off the line. They would always advertise hot and fresh, and you can go in and get a free one, which of course, you're inevitably going to buy a dozen while you're there anyway, but it was a really nice gesture when they would light up the sign that said hot and fresh, and you would get a free fresh donut, hot, rolling right off the conveyor belt. I want to rank it high, but not too high. I feel like it should go alongside Dunkin' Donuts, so we're going to put that at average tier. Maybe one step above. I think we'll leave it at average. Little Caesars. I've always had a soft spot for Little Caesars. I don't know why. Maybe it's nostalgia here, but I'm gonna put that at B tier. I'm going to put that at B tier. I like being able to just walk in and walk out with a pizza in 2 seconds. You know, they always have something available. I suppose Domino's does too, but I like Little Caesars just a little more. McDonald's. Yeah, this probably isn't going to be a popular decision here, but to me, it's the right decision. McDonald's is A tier all the way. There's almost no place on this list has more variety than McDonald's. You can never go to a McDonald's when it's empty. It's always packed. The drive-through is always around the block, especially nowadays. And you know what? There's a reason for that. Okay? And if you're thinking to yourself right now, ugh, McDonald's is disgusting and unhealthy. Look, we're rating fast food places, and if you think I'm rating them based on nutrition value, then you can get off the channel. Alright, Mod Pizza. Mod Pizza's just like Blaze, and I like it. I like it. Just like Blaze, where you go through and you customize your pizza. Not bad. Noodles and Company. A lot of people think of Noodles and Company like, you know, I can make pasta for very cheap. Just like these sandwich places, you know, I made the argument that Jersey Mike's and Jimmy John's are just sandwich places. Yeah, that's true, you know. They do overcharge for what they offer, but then again, so does everybody else. Noodles and Company is good though. That's going at B tier. Panda Express. I've always had a soft spot for Panda Express. There's something addicting about it. So I'm almost tempted to put that at A tier. Gosh. Oh yeah, that's A tier all the way. Come on now. Panera. I mentioned this before when I talked about Jason's Deli. It's a little more upscale. I mean, it's not quite like fast food. It's more like good food quick. Is that a term? No? A lot of stuff. Sandwich, soups, you know, a little more upscale than most of these other fast food places. I'm putting it at B tier. Papa John's, when it comes to, you know, when it comes to these fast food like chain pizza places, you know, Papa John's, Domino's, Little Caesars. Yeah, Papa John's is pretty good. So that's going B tier. Pizza Hut. Yeah, that's back in the day when I was a kid, that was the place to be, but looking at it through different lens nowadays, it's not really that great. It's just lower quality. I noticed they're a little bit saltier. I don't really like that, so we're gonna put that at D tier. Popeyes fried chicken place. You know, I have not had a chance to try their breaded chicken sandwich that everybody was going nuts over not too long ago. I guess that's because I kind of like ChickfilA, and once I've had ChickfilA, I kind of don't want to try something else because I feel like I've already had, you know, the best. One of these days I'll try the Popeyes fried chicken though. I mean the sandwich. Obviously I've tried the fried chicken. And for what I've tried, I like them, to tell you the truth. So now I'm looking at where I've ranked the other fried chicken places. Let's see, KFC. You know, it's got to be above that. Oh, we're going to put this right here at C tier, because again, it's got to be above KFC in my opinion. Portillos. I don't know if this is just a Chicago chain or not, or if it's Midwest, but I think they've expanded. I imagine they have. I should probably look that up. But Portillos is fantastic. They're known for their Italian beef and their hot dogs. But to tell you the truth, even though those are exceptional, I really think they have a fantastic burger. And and I have to put that. This is almost borderline not fast food. Again, I omitted places on this list. These ones below. I omitted certain places where you get waited on. Like I said, Steak and Shake, Johnny Rockets, IHOP. Those are places where you sit down with a menu. I'm not rating those today. They're not fast food. Portillos is borderline because it's one of these establishments where you walk up to the counter, you order, you get a number, and then you walk off to the side and wait for your number to be called. And to tell you the truth, that's, now that I think about it, that's like McDonald's actually. So, but Portillos is like, as far as quality, it's like 10 steps above McDonald's. But there's reasons I like McDonald's, and there's reasons I put it at A tier. So enough of me talking your ear off. Portillos deserves to be at the top. Potbelly, yet another sandwich place, but it's good. It's good. So we're gonna put that at C tier. Quiznos, another sandwich place that is not good. That's going either D tier or E tier, and I'm thinking I might put it at E tier. Might not be fair because I haven't had it in more than 10 years, but I don't think there was anything ever special about it. Yeah. Sorry, that's going into the not good category. Sbarro, as far as your pizza establishments, this is total basement, bottom of the barrel. And I'm going to try to not be too nostalgic about Sbarro because I have a lot of good memories of going to mall food courts and eating Sbarro and just having a great time, when I was probably 7. But if I'm being honest, it's not good. Yeah, that has to go. That has to go pretty low on the list. And Shake Shack. Shake Shack is also more upscale. It's almost like Portillos in a way, but also very different at the same time. It's a place that, charges you a lot, so I don't like that. The burgers are good, the shakes are good, but they just charge you so much. I mean, you can walk out of there with a burger and fries and a shake, and it's like, you can walk out and it's like $18. And for what it is, it's just overpriced, and it's completely mediocre. I mean, I'm convinced that the fries are frozen crinkle cut Ore-Ida fries from the grocery store. And this is also going to be an unpopular choice, but we are going to put that right in the D category. Starbucks, I don't even know why that's on here, but what the heck, we'll give it a rating. I mean, it's good stuff, right? Good breakfast sandwiches, good coffee, also overpriced. Not terribly so, in my opinion. I'm gonna go with B tier on Starbucks. It's not what I think of when I think of a fast food restaurant, but I suppose it is, technically, right? Subway, I don't know how many sandwich places are on this list, but looks like this might be the last one. Well, it's not as good as Jimmy John's, so maybe just by default there we put it lower than Jimmy John's, huh? What do you think? But then at the same time, they're very reasonably priced. Gosh, that's a tough one. We're gonna put that in D tier, like I said. Taco Bell. I got a thing for Taco Bell just like I have a thing for McDonald's. And I don't care how unhealthy it is. I love it. We're going to put that in the A tier, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Wendy's. 2 A-tier restaurants in a row. Any restaurant that you can get a baked potato at, yeah, that's going in A-tier. That's right. And just to elaborate a little bit on that, you know, this is it's like McDonald's. They have the variety. They have, you know, lunch stuff, breakfast stuff, burgers, chicken, salads, fries, chicken nuggets, soft drinks, milkshakes. The variety is kind of important, for me at least, when it comes to fast food places. White Castle, that's a special thing in and of itself. I went many years without having it, and then the last year, visited there a bunch of times. We really like the Impossible Burger, believe it or not. Anybody who hasn't tried that yet, I highly recommend it, and you might be surprised. You know, check out a White Castle and give the Impossible Burger a try. You might be surprised, and it's certainly not top tier. It might not even be B tier. It's greasy, nasty stuff, but you know, it ain't bad. So we're gonna put that at average tier. And last but not least, we have Wingstop, which is a place right next to where I work, and it's not good for sure. When they first opened up, there were many instances where we got some raw chicken, and for a place that's supposed to know how to do chicken, that's kind of a red flag. So I have to put that in E tier. That's a no-brainer, really. Wouldn't recommend Wingstop at all. All right, so let's see where we ended up. You know, somewhat even distribution there, right? Not a lot in the E tier, not a lot in the A tier. I guess that just about does it. This was kind of interesting. I hope you enjoyed and thought it was kind of cool to see something different. Hope I can get back to some gaming videos pretty soon. I'll figure something out for next time. But until then, take care, and we'll talk to you soon.